Following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
All right. Now, speaking of poor leadership and bad decision making, let's talk about the WNBA. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching live on YouTube, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell, and hit that share button. If you're watching live on Twitter, and we deep on Twitter, shout out to Twitter, hit that retweet button. Hit that retweet button and help this video get off into the algorithm. All right, now let's go. Now, nothing personifies the plight of modern women more accurately than the WNBA. Now, they say that modern women are allergic to accountability. I'd go even further with that, especially when it comes to the women of the WNBA. I don't even think they've ever heard of the goddamn term. On one hand, right? On one hand, and I mean, look, let me say this real quick before I get too far off into my shit, right? Let me say this. It's crazy to me the level of entitlement these women have. It's crazy to me the level of entitlement that these women have. Most of these teams can't even sell out a 5,000 seat arena. But then they expect to be treated like high-level NBA players, even though the revenue isn't there. Now, finally, a glimmer of hope in Caitlin Clark sparks up, and then they just outright disregard her, even though she's the reason that anyone is even discussing this bum-ass league. So instead of protecting and promoting their star player, the entire league is hell-bent on discrediting her. There's no way in hell she shouldn't have been on the U.S. Olympic team. The women's U.S. Olympic team has won 7 or 8 straight gold medals. They are practically unbeatable. It would have been the perfect opportunity to promote the WNBA's new star player, but they dropped that ball, no pun intended. And honestly, I think it's too late for them at this point. If I'm Caitlin Clark, I'm collecting my $28 million shoe deal. I'm going to complete my obligation with the Indiana Fever, and then I'm bouncing. This league has proven over and over and over again that they don't deserve any of the things that they are whining about. Case in point. Check out this video. One second. Jesus, man. All right. Here we go.
Yeah, no, we still flew a normal flight on the way up here, which is not good. I think on the way home, we finally get our charter. With that, we always, we're grateful. Do not get me wrong. We are so grateful that we're able to start chartering. But with that, there's a lot of things that need to be adjusted. our bags and some of our people can't fly with us because our charter is too small, while other teams get big planes. We want to talk about a competitive advantage. Well, that's one right there, that our team has to be split up and our bags don't even get to travel with us. And so the social media makes everything sound so great and so butterflies and rainbows now that we got the charters, but half the teams don't even have a proper charter to fly with your whole team. So we are grateful, but there's still work to be done. And I do think that we do get a charter home tonight, which is good. But again, not everyone gets to come with us. So still needs room for improvement.
Bro, you can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. Somehow, some way, this is the fault of the patriarchy. Somehow, some way, this is discrimination against women. Y'all got your own damn league with your own coaches and players and plenty of women in leadership roles. And it's society's fault why y'all can't sell tickets. It's society's fault why y'all can't generate enough revenue for higher salaries and bigger charter jets. Bro, this league is currently $50 million in the hole for the 2024 season alone. 50 million. And they're talking shit about chartered flights. You can't even get 300 people in a seat to watch you shoot fucking 20-foot jumpers all day and miss layups and can't dunk. And you talking about a chartered flight. Like, they just don't get it, bro. They don't get it. They don't understand how any of this works. So I'm telling you, a matriarchy or some all women's country would never rule anything because they don't get it. The reason that the NBA gets charter jets and $1 million salaries is because they put asses in seats. People want to come see the game. And literally, you guys are literally sabotaging the only hope you have for people wanting to come see your game. You're sabotaging it. But there we have it, man. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to read this article real quick, just so y'all don't think I'm crazy and y'all don't think I'm making any of this stuff up. They are $50 million. $50 million in the hole. Already. All right? Let's get it. All right, let me widen this article out so we can. All right, there we go. Can y'all see that? All right, good. All right, so it says the WNBA is on track to lose roughly $50 million this year despite explosion in popularity. Although the WNBA is experiencing a level of exposure not seen since its inception, the league is expected to lose $50 million this season. In a report from the Washington Post, a number of sources talked about the NBA's next media rights deal and how the WNBA factors into it. According to them, some potential bidders have not assigned figures to the WNBA specifically, meaning the league's rising popularity may not be much of a factor in how much money it receives in the deal. While some sources within the league hope to one day have media deals separate from the NBA, others pointed to the benefits of partnering with the NBA. So pause real quick. It's men's fault, men's fault, men's fault. But without the men's league, you wouldn't even exist. You wouldn't even be on TV because the stations don't even want to pick you up. The NBA has to make you a part of their package just to get you on TV. people want the NBA so bad, they are willing to, I guess, fine, we'll throw on some WNBA games. That's how much that league is trash. Let's finish the article. While some sources within the league hope to one day have media deals separate from the NBA, others pointed out the benefits of partnering with the NBA, like sharing resources, cross-promoting, and using the NBA's massive fan base to help grow the WNBAs. Revenue is also an integral part of the conversation. As noted in the report, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver revealed in 2018 that the WNBA lost an average of $10 million each year since it began. That figure, according to two sources, will rise to around $50 million this year. It's not explicitly revealed why the WNBA will operate at a bigger loss this year, but the inclusion of chartered flights may be a factor. And I'm going to stop right there, man. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to stop at the charter flights, right? So there we have it. Bottom line, they are going to double down. Well, if they're not going to double down on the Caitlin Clark promotion and really fuel this beef with her and Angel Reese, the WNBA is doomed for failure. If they're not going to do that, there's no hope. It's literally the only thing that gets people interested in this league. It's similar to the Magic Johnson and Larry Bird situation. All right, if you're not familiar with that situation, Magic Johnson and Larry Bird feuded in college, and they carried it on to the NBA, and the NBA marketed the hell out of it. The NBA used that rivalry to basically build up interest in the league. And then boom, out of nowhere, one day, we got a Michael Jordan, and the rest was history. So if the NBA is serious about getting better and building up interest in their league, then they will cultivate the Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese situation. And even if they don't cultivate that, they definitely need to cultivate Caitlin Clark, because she's the best they got, and she's all anyone's talking about. Take her out the league, nobody gives a damn